What's up, everybody? This Eve coming to y'all with another episode of Hit the Sled. Before we get started on this episode, follow me on my YouTube channel at Hit the Sled. Not only can you find me on my YouTube channel at Hit the Sled, you can follow me on Twitter and also at TikTok on Hit the Sled. I wanted to talk about a couple things, show you a couple things that has happened since Jayden Daniels went to Detroit, to Motown, and beat the number one seed Detroit Lions. The Washington Commanders are currently in the NFC Championship game with a very good possibility of making the Super Bowl. If anybody would have told us that beginning of the season, I would have told them you a lie. But here we are. So the question you got to ask yourself is, how did we get there? How did we get to a place where we're one game away from making the Super Bowl? And what I can tell you is it's thanks to Dan Quinn, Kliff Kingsbury, in putting Jayden Daniels in a position for him to succeed, and ultimately what led to his teammates believing in him, which led to us being in the position we're in now. Dan Quinn hired Kliff Kingsbury. Kliff Kingsbury was a college specialist 2 years ago after being fired by the Arizona Cardinals. Now Kliff Kingsbury is one game away from making a Super Bowl with Jayden Daniels. And thanks to Dan Quinn, seeing Kliff's abilities, thinking that Kliff can be the best person to lead this offense, to help Jayden transition from college to the NFL, now we're in position to be in the Super Bowl. I want you to see what Dan Orlovsky said on ESPN about the job Kliff Kingsbury is doing with Jayden Daniels. This is something right here, folks. This is something to see right here. This is something. Watch.
How were Daniels and this offense able to get this done at such a high level?
Yeah, Mark, give me about 10 seconds or so. First of all, you don't blitz them. You can't blitz them right now. And one of the things that, because they really want one protection, they slide everybody from a tackle all the way over. There's a simplified method of that. No huddle helps. But he knows, hey, everybody's sliding from my left to the right. If one guy over there comes, I'm hot. And that allows him to just play crazy fast. Everybody's going to slide from the left all the way to the right. One guy comes, I just got to beat him with something. My legs, my arm, a decision, but he just drifts away. Ball comes out, easy decision. That's why you can't blitz him right now, because they're not trying to be perfect with it. The second thing is, you don't see this in the league. Look how wide these splits are, almost sideline to sideline. Look at the middle of the field. No one is left in the middle of the field. It's almost like the Eagles' run game. If you have one guy miss a gap or whatnot, everybody's gone, because they don't see this in the NFL that consistently. So that equals or creates huge chunks. And then the widened bunch 4x1. We talked about 4x1, but look how wide the bunch is up top. That spreads the defense sideline to sideline. This is that RSO, the run screen option. I got 3, you got 2. Pressure off the edge, ball gets kicked to McLaurin. This is the triple option version, but it's not really a read throw. It's a designed screen that has a numbers advantage, 2-on-2 blockers with McLaurin out in space. So I really think that just the way that they run their protections is one of the reasons why you can't blitz them. He's QBR against on 3rd and 4th down is a 99. The best is 100. But you just see so much versus this offense, but also so much that NFL defenses never see on a week-to-week basis.
Because of the coaching of Kliff Kingsbury, Dan Quinn saw this vision. Kliff Kingsbury is bringing that vision to life. He's putting Jayden Daniels in position to be successful. I wanted to highlight these two guys because a lot of times you see what's going on in Chicago. You see what's going on. Caleb just got a new coach, Detroit offensive coordinator. Hopefully it works out for him up there. Caleb Williams had 3 coaches in one season. He had Matt Flus or whatever they called him up there. He had the offensive coordinator that was up there in Seattle, and he had Thomas Brown. He had 3 coaches in one season. Jayden Daniels just had Dan Quinn, and he had Kliff Kingsbury. That's it. The head coach was Dan Quinn. The offensive coordinator was Kliff Kingsbury. And by all accounts, Jayden Daniels and Kliff Kingsbury have a tremendous relationship. You got to give Dan Quinn a lot of credit. Because if it wasn't for the way Dan Quinn, if it wasn't because of the way of Kliff Kingsbury's coaching, a lot of this stuff I'm getting ready to show you, people talking about Jayden Daniels, the way he's playing, the way he's able to show his abilities, the way he's able to play freely. A lot of his skills, a lot of his talent is coming to life. I want you to listen to what his former coach, Herm Edwards, who recruited him in high school. He started for Herm at Arizona State as a freshman in college. I want you to see and hear what Herm Edwards said on the Adam Schefter podcast. I want you guys to see this. This is tremendous.
The team has so much confidence right now. They just think they're – look, I know this. I do know this. Do not let it be close in the fourth quarter and you give him the ball. And I said it in the first playoff game when he played Tampa. I said, if the game's close and he gets the ball at the end, he's going to get you. He got it at the end. That's it. He's going to win this game. When he got the ball, last possession, I said, he's going to win this game. He's going to find a way to win this game.
Your guy.
I've seen it.
I want you heard what Herm just said. Herm just told you, if you give Jayden Daniels an opportunity to beat you, he's going to beat you. And that's what Jayden Daniels has been doing all season. They're claiming right now Jayden Daniels has had the best rookie season of all time. And I agree with that. He's had the best rookie season I can remember. I was a little boy. I didn't see Dan Marino back in 1983 throwing for 5,000 yards. I did not see that. I was a young boy. I don't remember that. I was too young. But Jayden Daniels is having the best season of any rookie in NFL history. And that's all thanks to Dan Quinn and Kliff Kingsbury. You got to give that man, you got to give those two men some credit. Dan Quinn again for having the vision. And Kliff Kingsbury, the former Texas Tech coach, offensive coordinator at Texas A&M for Cam Sumlin, who got the Arizona State, got the Arizona job. And thanks to Kyler Murray, he got fired. It's now the offensive coordinator and is leading, putting Jayden Daniels in position to succeed. Because he's doing that, because he's putting Jayden Daniels in position to succeed, I want you to hear what former Redskin great Brian Mitchell, should be in the Hall of Fame, is saying right now about Jayden Daniels. What Jayden Daniels is doing to Brian Mitchell. Just watch this. I want you to see this.
He has a one-track mind. He wants to, his mindset is to be the best ever. And you got to dedicate yourself to that. In 2014, he put out a tweet. He said, they're going to know my name everywhere. They're going to be saying it everywhere.
He was a kid.
That's 2014. He was in his teens,
He was
13,
right.
14. And right now, people are saying his name. And I know there are a lot of people out there would say, oh, that's braggadocious. No, it's not. It's a guy who wanted to get somewhere, and he and his dad with their game plan, he took it and he ran with it. And since he's gotten into this league, all he does is what the coaches want him to do, what he know he needs to do. He hadn't changed since he was a kid. And you have to give credit to that, man. Hell, you all know, you listen to me, I can be tough. It takes me a lot for me to give credit to somebody. I feel you got to show it to me, and then I want to see it again. And this dude brought tears out my eyes after that game on Saturday.
I believe
Bad
if you look at Jayden.
That's Brian Mitchell, former Washington Commander great. If anybody that knows Brian Mitchell knows, B. Mitch don't mince words. B. Mitch has been like that since the time I can remember, since he's been with the Redskins. He went to Philly because Snyder wouldn't pay him. That's a whole nother story right there. He went to Philly. And if I remember correctly, he ended up with the Giants before retiring, coming back to D.C., where he's been on local TV and local radio since he retired. B. Mitch does a hell of a job on 106.7 The Fan. If you ever get an opportunity to listen to him and J.P. Finley at 10 a.m. on 106.7 The Fan, they do a tremendous job. B. Mitch is a local hero around here, and he's speaking glowingly about how Jayden Daniels is about to make him shed tears. Man, I'm trying to tell you something, man, what this man is doing. And this all thanks to Dan Quinn and Kliff Kingsbury. You got to give these men credit. They put Jayden Daniels in position where his talent can flourish. They are not holding talent hostage. They are putting Jayden Daniels in position to succeed. And because Jayden Daniels succeeding, listen to what the defensive coordinator he's getting ready to face, Vic Fangio, said about Jayden Daniels this week. Just watch this.
He's a young quarterback by birth certificate, not by the tape. The guy's playing extremely well. You could tell how much they think he's playing so good by the volume of their offense, the things they trust him to do. And he's come through for them in a big way. And he's tough to handle.
You mentioned the volume is aside from the amount of plays that Kliff has and goes to, are there a lot of teams around the league that run a lot of what he does?
I'm sure there are. He has the added dimension of the gun run game where he can have design runs for the quarterback, or he can pull it and keep it. That adds another level to an offense, and he excels at that. And I assume he was doing it in college, and it just comes natural to him.
Is this the best you've ever seen a rookie play at that position?
Probably.
That's Vic Fangio, the Eagles defensive coordinator, who, again, stated that Jayden Daniels is only young. He's a young quarterback only by birth certificate, not by the tape. Man, let me tell you something. You got to understand what's going on. You got to see what's going on. This young man right here is ahead of his time right now. Now, I'm going to say this right now. Jayden Daniels is having a great rookie season. I'm not buying these top 5 quarterback stuff. When you're a top 5 quarterback, you put in time in the league. What he's had is a top 5 season. That's what Jayden Daniels has had. He's had a top 5 season. He's not a top 5 quarterback yet. You're a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League after going through multiple years. Because come next season is where we're really going to find out what Jayden Daniels is all about. Because he's going to have professional coaches, not no little high school, college coach. He's going to have coaches that are millionaires, that this is their profession. They're going to study every tape on Jayden Daniels. Every throw is going to be scrutinized. Everything he does is going to be studied. And they're going to come up with a plan next season to stop him. Now, if Jayden Daniels is able to play great next season, now he could be considered a top 5 quarterback, in my opinion, but not this season. He's had a top 5 season, but he's not a top 5 quarterback yet. Anybody can have a season, but can you have multiple seasons of it? That has what made Peyton Manning who he is, Joe Montana who he was, Tom Brady who he was, all the Dan Marino who he was. Dan Marino was throwing numbers up and had no run game. None. Peyton Manning was great and didn't have a run game. So the point I'm trying to make, this is all next season. But when we look at what happened this past Saturday night, first thing I'm going to show you, let's go back to that play that Darren Orlovsky was talking about, right? I want you guys, I'm going to show you something, show you that play. And this is Hit the Sled. We got to go into the film review. We got to do that. We got to go to the film. I got to show you how it's done. The first thing I want to tell y'all is this play right here, this formation. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You see this? The first team and only team, the first team I ever saw running this formation right here was the Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee Volunteers were the first team that I saw that was actually running this formation. They were doing this. I saw this. I couldn't believe it. I said to myself, these boys, they up to something. I have never seen this before. They lined up outside the numbers towards the sideline. I didn't know what it was, but that's what they were doing. And on this play right here, as I'm getting ready to show you, Austin Ekeler, the center pulls. You're going to see it from the other view. Austin Ekeler is going to get through this. He's going to get out here because these guys got so much. Look at all this room out here. Look at all this. Austin Ekeler is ghost. He is gone. Now, I'm going to tell you something now. I ain't got nothing against Austin Ekeler, but if we had a younger back, he eating all this up. He would have been gone. Nobody would have touched him. But I keep telling y'all, the players that are on this team now are not going to be on this team 2 years from now. This is going to be the worst version of this team that Jayden Daniels is going to play with. The worst version. If that was a faster back, that's a touchdown. Man, still, though, I credit, hey, man, I love what Austin Ekeler is doing for you. You're going to see it right here. Man, listen, this is simple play. The guard going to block down here. Brandon is going to come out block here. This center right here, he's going to pull out, meet him here. Jayden is going to pull here. He's going to bring this linebacker out here. And when he blocks here, he pulls around here. It's going to be a big alley right here for this man right here to go there. Man, this is great coaching by Kliff Kingsbury, man. Great play call, great run design. This is something right here. Right here. Look at this hole. Look at this. Austin Ekeler hit this. He's supposed to be gone. That's what I mean. He's supposed to be, man, he's supposed to be on the Jets. Look at this. Anybody can run through this. Look at this. You see that hole? Man, anybody can run through that. Turn it up. Man, he ain't supposed to cut it back, man. Keep straight, Austin. Just keep straight. That's all we needed from you. Just keep straight. But this is one of those things where Austin Ekeler just did not have the foot speed. He did not have the foot speed to stay with them DBs that long. So the point I'm trying to tell y'all is this. We're going to have better players. But this game right here, they did an outstanding job in blocking. I showed you the run. I'm about to show you the pass protection. I'm about to show you what they was doing in the passing game. Man, the pass protection was excellent by the O-line. This O-line did a tremendous job. The O-line was outstanding. They really did a tremendous job in blocking for Jayden. They really did. And what I'm getting ready to show you is how they did it. They really didn't have no pressures. They didn't allow much pressure at all. They were on the money. They were doing their thing. And to be quite honest with you, man, I was glad to see it. Because, man, we took a lot of heat. You're going to see it here. Let me show you. Let me show you what's going on. Man, they did an outstanding job. Let me get this over here. Look at this pocket. Jayden got all day, man. Nice, easy throw, easy completion. Can't beat that, man. Where can you beat that at? I don't know about you. You can't beat that. Just watch it. These fat boys up front did an outstanding job blocking. Now, the lines, look at this. It's like 7-on-7 for them, man. Look at this. It's like 7-on-7. Nice, easy completion. Nice and simple. Nothing complicated. Just get the ball out your hands. That's what he was doing. He had time to scan the field, see what's going on out there all day long. This was all day, fellas. This was all day. Quick screen. They go Kliff again. Good play call. You get a block here. Terry gets the ball here. Look at all this. Just get what you can. You got these guys coming inside. They coming downhill, but you just got and get what you can to turn it up. That's the first down. I take it all day. De'Ami Brown, you got to sustain this block a little bit more. I need more out of you on the blocking, though. We need a little bit more. We need a little bit more out of you with that block. Again, this is just a quick screen. But look at these boys. Everybody got a man. Everybody doing their job. Scary Terry get the ball. That's what you need all day long. You're going to see it again. Watch the O-line. Another, look, he could have went here. Look at Zach Ertz. But I understand why he ain't take it because, look, it's a guy right there. Why go here risk an incompletion or interception turnover? You got guys running free, wide open. Look at this. De'Ami Brown going to catch that, and he just going to turn it up. Look at that. That's nice and simple. Ain't nothing complicated. You just put the players in position to succeed. That's what you want. I don't know about you, but, man, when you coach, man, somebody coaching you, he put you in position to succeed. That's what I want right there. I want to be put in position to succeed. And that's what it looks like to me. They getting put in position to succeed. Again, look at this Kliff Kingsbury, folks. This Kliff, man. You got to be honest. This Kliff, play action. Look at that pocket. Nice. He had to throw it away, but still, though, he had a nice pocket. Watch it. Play action. He had a nice little pocket. Just watch it. Pocket right here. This is beautiful right here. Look at that. That's a nice pocket. He can move out. He got a little bit of heat. Nobody open. That's okay. I throw it out of bounds. But that's coaching, though. He's been coached up not to take risks, not to do stupid stuff. Value the football. and he's executing. He's doing what he's being coached to do. Again, Detroit brings the blitz. How many people we got on this line? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-man pressure. Do they get even close? Did Detroit get even close? Tell me. Look at this. Nice little completion. Nice out. Man, it gets no better than that. The scary Terry. Look at that. Right there, the Terry, man. Hey, that's what you love to see. Nice completion. Get down. Again, we're going to count it again. 6-man pressure didn't even get close. Credit the offensive line. Look at this. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, man, 6-man pressure, and they did not even get close. Look at that. Terry wide open. Man, that's what I love to see right there, man. That's what I love to see it. That is what we need. This is the coaching that we need. Play action. Another quick screen. Look at this. Got blockers in front of him. Look at this. Block. Now, they got to do a better job blocking, though, because if they blocking, he got 2 ways to go. He can go outside. He can go inside. We just need better blocks at the point of attack. If not, Austin Eckler could be up to the races. Look at this. But they don't get enough. We still got stuff to work on. You see what I'm saying? Zach Ertz, you got to block a little better now. You ain't 14. Y'all got to block a little better. We need y'all on that. Got to block a little better. We need y'all to block a little better. See that? Now, Austin Eckler, you got to make somebody miss. You can either take this. I would have raced out here. Or try to cut this thing back to the inside. You understand? That's what he tried to do, but he couldn't get there. That's okay. Next one. 5-man, look at this. No pressure. Nice little completion. Man, listen, this is what you need right here. Let me wind that for you. Look at this. 5 wides, delayed blitz. It was a 3-man front with a delayed blitz. Here go your delay right here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-man pressure. But ain't nobody, look, you got people running wide open here. Man, nobody even close. Look at this pocket. Look at Jayden pocket right here. Look at this pocket. O-line. Excellent job by the offensive line for the Skins. Look at this. Look at this. You see that pocket? Man, that's a great pocket right there. Great pocket. Guys open, man. Open. Open. Just hit him, Jayden. Just hit him. Boom. Hit Crowder. There you go. See it from this view right here. Again, outstanding work by the O-line. Excuse me. Look at this. Perfect pocket. Everybody got a man, got a double team here. You got Brandon doing a great job here. You got a left guard doing a great job here. Look at Jayden. Look at his pocket. Look at him step into that throw. Look at this. Man, if that ain't a perfect posture right there for a quarterback, look at that. That's a perfect pocket right there. Perfect pocket, man. Perfect pocket. Let it go, Jayden. Let it go for them peoples. Right on the button. Man, listen, man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you this, man. The Commanders, we got a good thing going. We got a great opportunity against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to get into that game breakdown next. But I just wanted to show y'all some of the things that I've seen and show y'all what Kliff and Dan Quinn have been doing to put Jayden in position to succeed. Can't just be all about Jayden, man. You got to give them money. You got to give those men some credit, too. They've been doing an outstanding job. Dan Quinn for seeing the vision that Kliff Kingsbury can be the right man for Jayden Daniels, and Kliff Kingsbury coming in and bringing out more, allowing, not holding Jayden talent hostage, putting him in position to succeed. That's what it's all about. Man, with that being said, I got another video coming where I'm going to break down the game itself. We've been talking about the Eagles and the Commanders all year. We're going to talk about that next video. Next, Hit the Sled. Man, I'm grateful and thankful for everybody watching me on Hit the Sled. We over 170, pushing 180,000 views. I'm grateful to everybody watching me on Hit the Sled. I'm truly appreciative. Keep subscribing. Keep hitting the like button. Keep leaving your comments. And truly, I'm grateful and thankful to all y'all. With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. Keep watching. God bless and good night.